We're Robin and Steve. We left off in the Dampier Archipelago, which comprises of 42 smaller lumps of land off Dampier. Here, after 10 days at sea, we're finally stretching our legs, which involves rock scrambling on some of the oldest rocks on Earth. This area is the home of 5 Aboriginal language groups, and the islands were formed 7,000 years ago when sea levels rose. It's a nice place to kick back and play a spot of golf. The fishing shacks around here feature some quirky design elements, from faux golf course to dried sea snake. Note the distinctive flattened tail. After sheltering from some dreadful winds, we headed off to Dampier, which is a major port for iron ore, salt and liquid natural gas. Once ashore, like moths to a flame, we were drawn to the Dampier Community Garden with basil, cabbages and more. I admit I took a few sprigs of basil. Then it was off to see a statue of this famous Kelpie cattle cross, Red Dog, who in the 70s travelled hundreds of kilometres by train unaccompanied. We walked all around this desert mining town with its dirt desert peas and huge iron ore freight trains operated by Rio Tinto. It took so long we didn't even wait to see the end of the train. Now for some fun facts about salt. It takes 67 tonnes of seawater to produce 1 tonne of salt. Here, 420,000 tonnes of seawater are evaporated each day. We took a bus to Karratha alongside salt fields to do a big shop of fruit and vegetables. We left Dampier for West Lewis Island, which meant crossing the busy shipping lane.
Vessel Rakali, one on.
Rakali, Dampier Beach.
Rakali wants to cross the channel astern of North Missouri, westbound south side of East Lewis Island. Over.
Rakali BTS received. You are just departing Hampton Harbour and outbound via the Strait. Also transiting Rio Tinto Channel astern of outbound bulk carrier North Missouri. Over.
Hey, fam.
To snorkel or not to snorkel? It was actually still pretty cold. And to be honest, the coral wasn't looking too good. So we focused on land-based adventures. It felt like we had the whole island to ourselves until we were invited in for a cup of tea by these happy shack dwellers who've been coming here for generations. Sometimes we find useful beach litter, like this fishing lure and gaff. We crossed paths with some good birds, like this beach stone curlew. And an osprey family. Our last stop at the Dampier group was at Enderby Island, where we saw 2 whales breach in unison. and filmed other whale encounters badly. I've learnt something about myself. My polite language settings seem to glitch when whales surprise me. What I meant to say was, oh gosh. Oh fuck! Something to work on. This day won the prize for the most whales we've ever seen in the air in one day. We never quite know where they're going to pop up. It was a whale-rich 54 nautical mile sail to Trimmel Island of the Montebello group. And things got hectic as we neared the channel between Daisy and Dot Islands. Crazy sea state, whales hooning by, a little too close for comfort. And even a dugong. Not that you can tell from this. And then we'd made it to the radioactive Montebello Islands, where it's recommended that we limit our time ashore to 1 hour. In the 1950s, the British tested 3 plutonium implosion bombs. The first was detonated on a ship, followed by 2 more blasts that were detonated on land, and the radioactive fallout reached mainland Australia. Plutonium levels are 4,500 times higher than what is found naturally, and so this area will be radioactive for thousands of years. We don't know what killed this turtle, though. Some humans saw this beautiful place and thought, I know, let's blow it up 3 times. Idiots. It was in this harbour, in 1952, that the British became a nuclear power by detonating their first nuclear test. To flex their nuclear muscles even more, they let off 2 even more powerful bombs in 1956. We wonder if any of these whales remember. Now that we're out of crocodile country, we can use our kayak again. Joy. We'd been told that the best coral was around Lily Island. Looks like it had been good, but now it was dead. And this death is much more recent. We climbed a dune to check out this little building, or the remains of it. Before the bomb, it would have contained the distribution board and switchgear. We saw as much as we could ashore in less than an hour to stay safe from the lingering radiation. We squiggled our way between islands and reefs from Trimmel Island to Northwest Island. A sea snake. Oh, it's a dead sea snake. Cause of death unknown. We'll pick up again here in the stunning Montebello Islands. To backtrack, we wobbled around an awful lot in the Dampier Archipelago to avoid some bad winds. From there it was 54 nautical miles through whale-rich waters to the Montebello Island group, where we drew more squiggles. It's been stunning here, but heading south on the west coast of Australia, is tough and makes us reminisce about our beautiful time in the Kimberley. Cue montage. Ah, the Kimberley, with your beautiful waterfalls and deep sheltered gorges. And your glassy calm waters. We sure loved it here. But a few things are easier down here. Soon we'll be out of the way of summer cyclones. We don't have 11-metre tides to deal with. And we don't have to climb cliffs to be able to swim. Because we don't have crocodiles this far south. Down here we have more bad weather, but hardly anywhere to shelter, from frequent gale to storm force winds, often against us. More of that next time.